Right, guys, it is currently Tuesday, April 2nd, 4:02 p.m. And this is. Yep. Oh, it just changed. This is video 8950. So, yesterday was April Fool's, but guess what? I have less than 100 videos to edit. I'm already catching up there. Alright, well, I'll turn this light on. So, here I have two PlayStations right here. Here we have the PlayStation. Oops. Here we have the PlayStation 3, which is absolutely very heavy. And here we have the PS4. So, yep, they designed them in 2002 generations, completely different from each other. They designed the PlayStation 3 in 2009, and then the PlayStation Slim came out, which is this one's just the regular, the standard. I think this is the original PlayStation 3. This right here this is not the PlayStation compatible, because the compatible has 4 ports right here, and then this probably comes out. What is this? Is it a filter? I don't know what the heck this is, but I'm gonna take it out. And this thing opens up on the PlayStation compatible version console. And then that one can play PS2 games, original PS2 games. And then Sony, I think in 2012, the Super Slim came out, which is the disc tray that has a little door that opens up and then you close it. In the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3. Here's a PlayStation 4, and then in 2016, the PlayStation 4 Pro came out. This console is not vintage, but it's getting close to being vintage. This is the oldest electronic we've ever had. The second one is a Sony stereo, and here we have my kit. Screwdriver. PS5 is on, and let's put in place some Minecraft games. Actually, I'm not gonna play Minecraft games. Here we have the Bellator bench, and what should we do now? I wonder what we're gonna do now, though. So I gotta take all the cars out to do that April Fool's joke about my brother throwing the garage away, even though he didn't actually do it. But he's asked me several times to move it and do something with it. So this garage, I can put it in the corner, but the problem is that you won't be able to access the elevator, and then this right here and this right here is a perfect spot to put the elevator on. So what I can do is put the garage in the middle right there. Put the garage, move this over here, move that over here, and then put the garage right here, and then just buy an extension cord to extend the stereo cable. Or I can put this garage over here, but the problem with that is that my brother just doesn't want it near his bed either, so I'm not gonna do that work right now. I'm gonna try again and try to move it away from the garage. Even though right now it's perfect where it's at, because the truck garage is right there, but my brother doesn't want it there anymore. And you can also trade beds too, but It's not worth it. You already got used to sleeping over there in the corner, and then yeah, so. Alright, but here we have the PlayStation consoles. So we're gonna go ahead and take the garage and then see how much space we got left in it. So we got 5 cars actually. There is the famous Hot Wheels logo. Yep. So let's pull the building out and see what we can find. I'm not gonna work on it because I might go to the gym later or the park to take it off, but not by the time we go to start. And yeah, it is currently. So here you have my PlayStation. So that's the PlayStation 3, and the wooden bench actually mentioned that using a piece of tape to take this screw apart is actually a good way, because this is not enough leverage. So I could possibly move the TV over the robot. I might throw it away, I'm not sure yet. But we have 4 items: the robot, TV, and you can probably move the stereo where my bed is, and then that would give us more light. I'm not sure yet though. And yeah, I can probably do that. Here we have a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. We have 3 PlayStations actually, guys. We could fit. Uh-oh. Here is the. It's been over 4 minutes, so we'll probably end this video at 15 minutes. I still haven't uploaded my YouTube channel. So, I'm going to start doing live streams in the near future. So I can put up a PlayStation here in the middle, but I just want to fit plus. And we just want to fit. So what we can do is probably put the PlayStation on top, underneath the TV actually. We're gonna plug something in or take it out, that's not a problem. But the TV doesn't have that much stuff here, so that should be fine actually. And you know what? It's not gonna fit. I put it behind the TV. Yeah, so this, and if we put the PS5 in the back, and it's not gonna fit. I want to turn my PS5 off. And unfortunately, we don't have the original PS5 cable. We're using the handicap one still. I don't know what happened to anything. Probably lost it. We have 3 PlayStation, guys. Now put the TV on top of the PlayStation. right? No 4. No, be careful. That should give it more ocean. Look at that, we have a little bit more space underneath the console. So even though look here, there's just limited space, we can't put, you know, this PS5 just doesn't fit back there. I can probably pull this more out. A tiny bit more out. But it might fall out. And push this PS5 more in. PS4 action. And you can tell how the TV is. Look here. There's just not that much space for it. You have the game console. And the PS5 looks like it's gonna fall apart. So fall off actually. Oh. I've seen on YouTube where people have these cabinets. They have each compartment has one console and they have cables and they run it to the TV that has more than this amount of inputs, USB, HDMI inputs. This one only has 2. And if you take a look here, it's just not really that much space. See, this is already touching the PS5 and the PS5 is already like PS3 would go here, but what you do is take this to the living room. Yeah, look at that. It just won't fit. And we can just see it like that with a disc tray. Take a look here, the disc. It might fit. You know what might fit actually? If I move the PS5 a bit to the left, it should be fine. More back. It's gonna push the TV more in. You know what? The stereo cable is plugged in. To unplug that. And let's see. I'm not sure if there's anything down there. Oh, something got stuck. There we go. So, if that's back here, PS5, yeah, it's not gonna fit. So, the console needs at least a couple of inches on the back to cables, and if not, they're gonna bend, and the cables can get damaged easily. So, definitely, this is not the best setup for a PS5. You know, what we can do is put one console horizontally and the other console horizontally as well. So yeah, and it might fit actually. And doesn't fit. What about the other way? And this tray is on the... Okay, good. Check that out. Uh-oh. This lever to the left. Push that one in. So, if you look here, we have access to 3 consoles actually. And we can put a PS5, PS3 on the right side. And look at that. This is actually a really good setup. And you have to block the ports. So this is already touching the PS5. We don't want to knock this down. So if you take a look here, if we switch the PS5, then the disc tray is gonna be on the back right corner. And if you take a look here, this PS5, this console still sticks out. And you got this space back here, but if we move it more back, it might fall off. Yep, it's at first falling apart, so falling down the whole part. So we can tiny bit more for the PS5, and then make space, push just 2 more, and then we got space for the PS3, and then we got space for 3 consoles actually. This is kind of an odd setup, but yep, we successfully fit 3 PlayStations. My brother wants to turn this TV more like this so that he can watch movies in my room, and then yeah. The PS5 still sticks out, but you can easily pull it forward. And this tray, as long as it doesn't block with this tray, that should be fine. And you know what? We have a problem here, because the PlayStation is touching the. It's touching. No, just the PlayStation, not the TV. And then you can just turn on right here. So yep, we have access to give it a little bit more space. And we have space right here for items, for phones, things like that. We also have this extension tray, which, so to cut cardboard, I'm going to use the floor instead. Just put some cardboard. And take a look at that. We have 3 consoles, and they're all accessible. The disc, USB ports on the PS3 they're not accessible, but we can make them accessible by moving the PS4 to the left, and then the TV to the right. Then, but you know what's in a phone, so you have to balance it the right way. There you go. This cover is not even on yet. And yep, we have access to 3 consoles already. So, what do you think about this? You guys like it? Or not? Or is it too dangerous? We could have put the PS5 over here, but it wouldn't fit. You know, this tray is gonna be over here, or it's not gonna be accessible. Thinking about moving the garage in the middle, just because, you know, we can't get any sunlight. And if we move this over here, we can probably access the garage. And there's, let me see. So, yep. So this last beam, there's no beam right there actually. So we can probably put the stereo right there, and it won't affect the space. Like, well, PS3 doesn't work. We're gonna fix that pretty soon. And you can just turn it without having to worry about your consoles falling apart. Anyways, let's see what we have here. We got space here, and you can probably push this console in, but we can't because of this tray is. You can also put this console standing up, but it's probably gonna fall down if we. Here is the cover. The cover is somewhere here. I literally just put it here. It's somewhere there, and yeah. So we don't want to do that because this is it's only if you have a lower TV set like the one in the living room. And here we go. I can push. TV should not stick out past the width of the main piece of furniture. So we have just a tiny bit more space to push the TV back. In this console, we want to move forward. But let's see. And then just pull the console forward. And you know what? That's gonna block with this tray, so we have to pull this more forward. You guys think about that? Now, here's one concern about the PS5. These cables are this. It's and then you sleep here, and this is gonna come out through the back. That's another dangerous hazard because this air you can't be breathing that. So what I'm going to do is switch the setup again. So. And these two consoles are obviously not flat. So here you have the PlayStation logo. And you have this really cool PlayStation 3 logo that turns this way. If you want to put it like that. Then we have this can also stand up, but it's at risk of falling apart if something, you know, then boom, the console just literally breaks apart. So that's why if you have like a TV more lower, because it's more like this would be way too high. You can tell that bookshelf is just a bit more higher than this dresser. But yeah, this looks really nice. However, this is dangerous. Breathing this stuff is not good for your health. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. 89.50. We're in the video. I was gonna show you something else. So I'm gonna try to make more parking behind the building, and hopefully that should solve the parking issue. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video at 24.